Hello? I hope this is actually working. I have no idea what's going on. Which is right on brand for me. Let me go ahead and just put up on Discord that I am live. Excuse any coughing, if my voice sounds weird, any issues, technical issues, let me know. I have no idea how this is going. I have no idea where this is going, how it's going, how it's gonna go. I'm just here for the vibes. Don't mind my gum. Actually have zero idea how any of this works. I'm kind of shitting myself just a tiny bit because I don't know how any of this works. I wish y'all can hear that. My fans are going crazy. My laptop is gonna die. I'm just gonna wait a little bit to see if I don't even know if this is showing up, by the way. Let me grab let me grab a second screen so I can see what the hell's going on here. And by second screen, I mean my tablet, which, not gonna lie, is kind of barely working these days. It looks brand new. Hi, Fox. Let me know if there's anything wrong. It's the first stream. I'm expecting a fuck ton of technical issues, including the fact that I can barely see my chat because, well, my eyesight is, it's something. Let me get YouTube on here. Actually, I need the YouTube Studio app, I think. Let me get that on my tablet. Again, any coughing, my voice sounds weird, don't worry about it. That's on having vocal dysfunction. It's real bad. Oh, like, it's actually really bad. Hold on. It would not be a me stream without them. That is actually quite true. Let me go ahead and add my second account on here because I don't have it. Again, the coughing is just me trying to adjust my voice. Okay, so let's start with what the fuck happened with so first of all, I was supposed to start stream at like 8. It's an hour late, which I'm gonna be honest is a lot better than what I initially expected. Now, let me do this real quick, just so I'm able to actually read my chat. let me grab my phone. So, first of all, kind of nervous about starting completely from scratch, and the amount of commitment I have is essentially I didn't delete my Twitch channel until yesterday. I deleted my entire Twitch account, so yeah. That was like my final step of commitment to this. I again very scared about starting from scratch, but I'm hoping for the best. When I looked into the like details of it all between the two other platforms that I did have an option of, this is definitely a lot better. So yeah. Okay, I have YouTube Studio up. I don't think I can monitor it from here, can I? Do I need to be, do I actually need to be on the YouTube app? I don't know how I can monitor my, I don't know how I can monitor my chat and control it aside from here, from OBS. So I'm seeing if I can do it from my tablet as well, because that'd be very helpful. Because I'm using my tablet as my second screen pretty much. Doesn't look like there's a way for me to do that. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah. So okay. We know I have a shitty laptop. That is not new. So the chat is on my OBS. I just wish I can see it a little better. Which, because it's kind of small for me, because my laptop is kind of far away and at a weird angle, and like the screen quality is just terrible. But it's okay, I'll figure it out later. I'm gonna get to this. So, as I am. Hold on, I think I figured it out. Nope, never mind. Yeah. I had cash saved up to kind of close the gap between the savings I already have and the amount between the so I had savings already in a bank account and I just needed to close the gap to double the amount of money in that so that when I buy the PC I still have the same price of the PC left in the bank account because I don't want to break my savings account essentially. I don't want to drain it completely. I went I finally got the full almost the full cash. I actually had to borrow some cash or like the some of the amount from a different bank account and another from a different set of savings inside my savings account. It's a whole fucking story. I was supposed to put the money in when I was absolutely ready to buy the PC, like the day of buying the PC, which should have been today. And I'm gonna get to that in a bit. So I just went to the bank, like the branch of the bank that I have my savings in, which I hate them. For anyone who's been here, you've been here long enough. I think I've mentioned it at least a couple of times. I hate the bank I have my savings at. I despise their existence. That used to be my main bank. That used to be my only bank. I fucking hate them. These these people, these people, the audacity, I can't even begin. Okay. So I go to their ATM because they have an ATM where I can actually deposit the cash. And I do that. The machine malfunctions. I don't get a receipt for the deposit. The deposit doesn't actually go through to my bank account. So, whilst I was in the car on my way back, which I want to make it very clear, I was not the one driving the car. I made a phone call. Okay, I'm not the one driving. I don't text and drive. I don't call and drive. I'm hell no. Like, make a call while I'm driving. I make calls before I start driving, and if I'm gonna be on them whilst I'm driving, I make sure I do them whilst I'm parked. Okay, because fuck no, don't do that. That's fucking dangerous. So, not promoting any ideas here. But I made the call. Extreme money theft. I pretty much was depositing 3.4 in cash, and I got robbed of 2.9 because the last bill didn't end up accepting into the machine, so I kept it with me, and then it malfunctioned when I deposited the initial bills for the 2.9. So I make the call in the car, and I talk to them, and they pretty much kind of verified the information, what type of bills I deposited, the amount, the time I deposited at, and they told me that they can see that the transaction is there. It's just not going through because of a mishap with the machine or something. I have to go in tomorrow at 9:30. Somebody should be there with me at the machine, or like waiting for me at the machine or something, and we're pretty much gonna finalize the deposit. Which I'm hoping nothing goes wrong, because again, I never got a paper for the deposit I made. Like, the machine fully malfunctioned, but if that happens, again, I can call them and verify the information. Because what the fuck are they gonna do? I mean, like, it's literally my money. And then I'm also gonna add that last bill that I didn't add. So now that puts me at kind of an awkward position here. Like I said, I have savings in my account. I can use the current savings to buy the PC and hope that the money that I did deposit doesn't take too long to show up in my bank account. Or I can go for option number 2, which is wait until tomorrow morning after I go, ask them how long it will take for the money to actually show up in my bank account. And if it's gonna show up the same day or within the next day, I can risk it and wait about 2 more days pretty much to buy the PC. Or if it's gonna take longer or they're not sure, then I just have to buy it from the savings I have and hope that the money comes into my account and that everything works out to the budgeting that I did calculate initially. I'm leaning towards buying the PC right now with my savings, with the savings that I currently have. I do have a part-time job, but I only worked for a small portion of December because I didn't get accepted into the job and I didn't start until the 18th. And as of right now, it looks like I made a little less than half of the money I'm supposed to be making. And the paycheck is not going to show up until February because I'm a freelancer, so the payment method is different as well. Essentially, what happens is if I worked in December, the invoice for my paycheck doesn't come in until the end of January, and then the money doesn't get reflected into my account until sometime in mid-February. Not great. But my calculation, I should be getting at least 3 separate incomes in February, which can help me kind of make up for the hit that my savings and my daily spending took. Cause and also let me know how the stream quality is whilst I'm actively playing the game, because we also need to check that. Today's pretty much just a test stream and an update stream. Let me just check 1 second. I have a lot of patience. I pride myself on that. I mean, seriously. You have no idea how patient I had to be with my commute to and from uni for 3 years. And just a lot of other stuff. But I'm a very patient person. This is just about financing. So I still need, so aside from the PC, which I'm very lucky that I'm getting it for the price that I'm getting it at, considering the components and the prices today, especially with the RAM shortage. What am I doing? I think I was wither skull hunting. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, that's perfect. That's really good news. I'm very happy that at least one thing is it's going great. Essentially. Oopsie. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to watch the KBS on my OBS as well, just making sure that like it doesn't actually drop that much. Although I'm seeing it drop. But it's okay, it's all in good conscience. It's just, you know, I'm figuring it out. It's the first stream. Doesn't look too bad. It keeps dropping to single digits every now and then, which is a tiny bit worrying. But I think I'm just gonna have to readjust my stream settings after this. I think I'm gonna have to do a lot of just testing stuff out right now. Because I'm also experiencing some, I wouldn't say minor internet issues. I'm gonna say mild. You know, they're not too major, but they're also not too minimal. So mild. Good luck with your homework. I hear gas, which means I'm about to get fucked. So, school. Where's the gas? What did I say my drop button was? Was it? Oh yeah, it was this. Anyways, where am I going? Yeah. So, part of the PC budget, I actually managed to add in. I think I'm now kind of second guessing whether I did actually properly add in the amount for the 1 terabyte hard disk and the Wi-Fi antenna that I am getting. Because I do need to get those pieces with the PC. They're most probably gonna arrive before the PC, but that's okay. Not really too worried about that. Anyways, so yeah, I do have the option now of just taking the risk of getting the PC with the current savings, hoping that the money doesn't take long to actually reflect in my account after I sort out the problem tomorrow at the bank tomorrow morning, which is not gonna be fun for me or for these motherfuckers, because morning me is not happy me, okay? And I hate that bank anyways, so I already have a lot of pent-up rage against them. What do you mean am I doing AM4? Ow. Yeah, I know it's you, don't worry about it. I kinda guessed. Actually, let me No, and I'm not gonna open it from here because I know that it might kill stream, or my laptop actually. Let me go ahead and just pull up the website with the components that I'm getting. And again, they're building it for me and everything, so I don't even have to like worry about any hopefully any technical issues with just like the building of the PC. Okay, so let me pull this up. If my thing works. For the okay. Oh, I'm getting AM5. Let me pull up my account real quick. Nope. Okay. Oh, I apparently typed my phone number wrong, which, you know, is very comforting at 21 years old, you know, forgetting your phone number. Yeah, I am getting an AM5. Let me quickly pull up the component list because I'm pretty happy with the components that Oh no, it's actually not that bad. The prices I ended up having. Let me just get the OTP instead. The prices are not that bad. The website pretty much gets you the components at a really, really good price. Especially considering that they're also putting together the entire PC for me. I'm not building it. I think the OTP is correct. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's correct. It's just my tablet taking a while. They're not that bad. All of the prices are very good. I mean, when I read out the component list, I will tell you the final price of the entire PC. That is including tax. And I'm pretty sure that I'm getting free shipping as well. So, actually, let me switch over to this. Okay, so I'm getting the NZ XT H9 Flow case with RGB. It's a mid tower. For the actual motherboard, I'm getting the Asus Prime X870p AM5 DDR5 ATX motherboard. Let's see. I'm getting the Ryzen 7 9000 series. It had 8 cores. So Radeon graphics processor. RAM, I'm getting Kingston Fury 16GB, kit of 2, just because I can't go for the 32 that I originally was going for, just because of the sudden increase in RAM prices. Just to give you an idea, the difference between the kit of 2 for the 16 and the kit of 2 for the 32 is currently around 2,500. About the AM4, it's because my sister's PC is just struggling. It's I don't know. It might just be the series that she got more specifically, but I pretty much avoided it because it's the most common series that we have here, so that's what's on the website. So yeah, again, NZXT H9 Flow case mid tower, Asus Prime X870p AM5, Ryzen 7 9000 series with 8 cores, the Kingston Fury 16GB RAM, CL40 kit of 2. I'm getting 1TB of SSD, and I might try to take out the 1TB SSD I have in this laptop to add to the PC, but I'm not sure yet. My cooling system, I'm getting the Deepcool LS720 because they just got it back. And then what else? RTX 5070. I'm getting the Asus Prime 750 watt 880 plus gold PSU. And that's pretty much it, actually. And then I'm supposed to be getting a complimentary bundle of a keyboard and mouse, but I am not. I think I don't know what company this website collabed with, but they made their own kind of stuff for it. I see. Yeah, but I mean, so keep in mind, I read the entire list to you guys now. I haven't like said anything that isn't on the actual component list. And considering everything is almost completely from the newest releases, it's only 7.5k. And almost everything is in white. And considering the RAM prices as well, 7.5k is very good. It's very, very good. And that's including tax. Without the tax, it would have been 6.5. Tax is almost 1,000, but it's just kind of how it works, and it's fine, you know. So it's showing me the full breakdown. But yeah, the total is 7.5. Which is why I was depositing the cash today. Which I got fucked over by the bank, which I'm gonna go talk to them tomorrow. But I'm thinking I'm a little too scared about risking it till tomorrow. So I might actually cave and order the PC tonight from the current savings and just hope that the problem with the bank sorts itself really quickly. Because again, there are cameras there. The card is linked to my ID. They were able to immediately verify the type of bills I deposited the moment I called them and the time of me depositing them. So even if I didn't get the receipt when I was trying to deposit the money, everything is linked to my account. They'll see that the latest transaction that I tried to do was depositing cash. So I'm gonna go 9:30 in the morning and just hope that everything goes okay, and then deposit the last bill that I have. And it should just kind of like make up for the gap that I'm gonna have in my savings account. I'm just it's really difficult to get myself to do this because I spent a lot today. So I have 2 sets of savings. I have one in my daily spending for emergencies where I need to spend a big amount that I don't want to take out of my savings. Or then my savings account, which has like specified goals and stuff, right? So my savings account is the one that I've been mostly monitoring for the PC build. Unfortunately, actually not unfortunately, this is a good thing. I finally got my schedule to get my driver's license. I start in February, mid-February, and I finish on the 25th. And pretty much what that entails for me right now is that I actually had to make the payment for my driving lessons today. I had to do it within the next 48 hours. Otherwise, Otherwise, I'll lose my spot, and then I have to wait another 3 months to get qualified again, which I already waited a month to just get the ability to sign up for my lessons. So that payment was around 1.4k in itself, and I ended up paying it from my daily savings account, my daily spending account with the savings in there. So, you know, that's money already gone, and then I have to spend this amount for the PC and hope that my deposit gets reflected into my account as soon as possible, because I need to recalculate my finances after these big purchases, if you will. Oh good god. There we go. So it's considering that it's the start of the new year, I have specific financial goals that I kind of want to meet, as I'm about to die apparently because of blazes. Actually, I'm not doing too bad. I just saved blazes. Yeah. So I want to get the time to actually properly look at my budget and finances, because I have a lot coming in February, And then I also have a kind of couple ideas in February, you know. I kind of want to buy myself something nice for my birthday for once, because I've been putting that off for about 4 years now. So, yeah. And I'm trying to invest my money into stuff. So, although I've messed with stocks when I was in high school, and I think I can get by pretty good at the stock market, actually, I still don't feel all too safe doing it yet. So I'm putting my money as an investment in gold pieces, you know, whether I like them or not. I'm going to be able to sell them again, like later on, for a good price. So I guess a part of my budgeting this year initially entails me being able to get enough money to buy a small piece of some sort so that I can count it as an investment. Because that way the money is held. Pretty much, like, I can't touch the money, I can't use it to accidentally spend it somewhere else. That money is literally physically held in something that I can sell later for probably double the price. I'm just guessing off of the trajectory of the increase in gold prices. So I'm trying to use this year to do a lot of stuff. I don't want to stay at the part-time job I have right now. I've been signing up for development jobs, software development jobs. I actually signed up to be a junior, I think, front-end developer, if I'm not mistaken. I'm still waiting to hear back from that. And then I want to focus on growing this as well, because I think it's a good creative outlet for me, and I want to see where I can actually take it now that I have the ability to properly invest in it in both time and finances. And I want to get to the point where I can use this to be able to put whatever I get out of it back into it to improve it. Because I think this is a good, you know, outlet for me. I like doing this. I know I haven't streamed in a real long time. And like I keep disappearing and like there's a lot going on, y'all. I don't want to go into the full detail. I try to keep everything as surface as possible because I think it's important for me to do that for you guys more than anything. And I just got hit by bitch. Stop attacking me. Come here. Oh, okay. If I get hit again, I might actually die. Hold on. Hear me out, bro. The fuck? Okay. No. I'm trying to be as present as possible with this stuff. But something I guess I don't talk a lot about is how sick I actually am. I know I talk about it here and there, but I am actually very fucking sick, y'all. I can't. I've spent a good chunk of last year just doing exams, which have been pointless because they haven't found anything, and I keep having these like this is, I think, the most normal thing with trying to get a diagnosis for something that is clearly not common. I just keep having these big breaks between every hospital visit where I just want to give up and not look for an answer anymore. Because the way I'm thinking about it is, if I find an answer, is it actually going to make my life any better? Like, I don't know. It's just gonna be putting a name on something that I've been coexisting with for, like 2 decades now. So, you know, that's one of the reasons why I haven't been able to do this. As free as I am, most of my free time is spent kind of quite literally crying in pain. Because it's that bad, you know. Chronic pain is horrible. Oh, come on. You didn't have to set me on fire. But yeah, it is very painful. It takes me a lot of time to just do normal things these days, you know? Like, it actually takes me a lot of time to get out of bed! This bitch! Oh, and I'm getting attacked by a wither skeleton. This is what I need. Ah! Hello? We got a skull! Okay. I'll take that. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I'm expecting very little though. Even if I do get a label for it. Not expecting a lot. But I am trying to figure out a way for me to actually kind of live. Cause I don't know, it's gotten bad. It was bad, but this has gotten bad somehow. I am trying though. And with the part-time job and its timings, I've pretty much kind of figured out a schedule, I guess, where apparently I'm gonna die. Okay, I need to actually heal up. I can, if I time my sleeping schedule right, because of the way that my body clock just kind of operates, my internal clock, I can. Okay. You know what? Don't despawn when I get up here. Get your ass over here. Hey, come here. Nope. And we got nothing. Bruh! This bitch! Ugh. Okay. Whatever. So, my ideal schedule right now would be I wake up in the morning anywhere between 5:30 and 6 a.m. so that I can have time for myself. But I have to time this right. Work from 7. I don't know. I have to figure out a way to. I need to figure out the actual time zone and stuff. Because essentially, if I start working now at like 9 p.m., in the system for them, it's actually 10 a.m. Right, so I need to just figure that out. And then from there, I can keep my work in the morning. I have the afternoon off to actually be a human being and do whatever it is that I want to do. And then I do nighttime streams where they can start at like 6, 7 p.m. 6 p.m. maybe, let's say. And then I only stream for 2 hours, pretty much. Here's the good thing about me moving platforms. So one of the reasons why I had considered moving platforms, aside from the fact that the previous platform was so clearly not in the best interest of the content creator. Another reason why I wanted to move here is because, in a sense, in my opinion, in my view, this is a lot more feasible for me as somebody who's currently trying to find answers as to whether they're actually chronically ill or not, which pretty much the suspicion is that I am actually chronically ill, because what else would there be an explanation for? And I'm on fire. Yeah. Assuming that I do actually, like, so let's pretty much say it as it is. I am living with a chronic illness. I'm living with chronic pain. There's no reason or rhyme as to why I'm in pain. I'm constantly in pain. It keeps fluctuating, but I'm literally always in pain. That's pretty much what it is. So on the previous platform, I had to stream for 5 hours to make it into the algorithm. Which I am doing this because I genuinely enjoy it. But with everything happening, there aren't a lot of people that have platforms that are actually good about using those platforms for good, pretty much. And I want to try my best to do that, and the only way I can do that is by growing the platform. And in the previous platform I was in, I had to do 5 hours just to make it into the maybe make it into the algorithm, which considering the stuff that I'm like the health stuff that I'm battling is not exactly feasible. This is a lot more feasible. A lot more feasible in terms of oh fuck, I'm gonna die. In terms of actually getting discovered and being able to do what I wanted to do. I've pretty much this has been my childhood dream, so this is more than any like it means a lot to me. I want to be able to do this, and I want to be like able to do it properly. I think it's gonna be very fun growing the community. It's gonna be fun, you know. Obviously, it's gonna have its like issues, but to me, the issues outweigh the the issues don't outweigh the just the like what do I say this? How do I say this? The fulfillment I'm gonna get from this. So yeah, I like the fact that I had to stream for 5 hours there just to maybe be discoverable is fucking nuts. So the fact that I don't have to do that here is actually very helpful. So this platform being here on YouTube is a lot more me friendly, pretty much. Oh god, no, don't, no. God damn it, you fuck off, bitch. And oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Where do I hide? I just realized I'm not wearing my fucking chest plate, and I got another Wither Skull. I did realize that. Don't worry. I'm just trying not to double over and just, you know, oh, you motherfucker, come here, boy. Yeah, now you do nothing because I have a chest plate on. Fuck you. Anyways, yeah, I find this. Hello. Fuck. I am gonna enjoy it a lot more here, pretty much, is what I'm trying to say. So, if I manage to do my work in the mornings, take the afternoons to actually rest, take care of myself, and just generally be a human being and not be in my room 24/7, which I don't think is gonna. Whether I do that or not already, I think in the context of being in my room 24/7 working for at least 6 hours a day straight, I don't think it's gonna be good for me. So I want to be able to kind of separate the two because I have to do 4 hours at the part-time, and then I want to do at least 2 hours here. Because I think that's a lot healthier for me, and it's not gonna burn me out as quick. Bitch. So that means I stream at night, work in the morning, have the afternoon off. I think is pretty much perfect for me. And if things change in the future, obviously I am gonna readjust the schedule immediately. And I'm gonna be... my main goal is to be a lot healthier about the way that I've been... well, taking care of myself. I haven't been taking care of myself. It's been kind of on and off throughout the past 2 years. And maybe that's one of the reasons why I've kind of declined so bad in terms of my health. I don't know if I'm gonna keep looking for answers, because honestly, I don't know where I need to go next in terms of my medical stuff. But I do know that since I don't know where to go, a little bit of self-care won't hurt. And being on one platform rather than two now might give me a better time kind of making videos for here, not only streaming, because I've always wanted to do videos, as we know. And in the past, when I did start making videos that I ended up deleting anyways, I wasn't as confident with just being with just creating content. I think I'm more comfortable now. I wish I had some of the... I did just hit him with a ball. No, you did not see that. And no, it never happened. I'm more comfortable now. I've kind of found not exactly my style, but I'm starting to find my footing in doing this, which I'm very glad. Because boy, I was awkward back in 2021. I did not know what I was doing. It was difficult for me to actually talk. It was bad. I've come a long way. I'm happy about that. Even though there was a lack of streaming, I think being a university student that tried to do this as well full time, made me unmask, and now you get this. You get the very unfiltered, raw version of who the fuck I am. Also, I found that... Bitch. I'm talking about something important. Can you not set me on fire just once in your existence? This is the most annoying mob. This is... I swear to God. Anyways. What? What? Hello? I'm disorientated. What? I'm so... what? Oh. Oh. From there? You're gonna have beef with me from there. Come here. Come here, come here. Let me show you exactly what I think. There you go. Okay. Oh, for God's sake, this place is crawling with the motherfuckers. I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm leaving. I got 2 Wither Skulls. I'm gonna take that and get the fuck out of here. Here we go. I hope I don't get attacked as I am leaving, because I have no chestplate on. Anyways. What do you mean it's stream snipping? Oh, fuck. Sniping. Oh, God, I'm dyslexic. I forgot I'm dyslexic. Yay! Okay, I'm fine. Anyways. Yeah, I want to be able to make videos here. I've also got more comfortable with video editing, because I've kind of edited a lot of personal videos recently. I've been enjoying it, so hopefully it's not gonna take as long. Yeah, you know, hopefully I'll make some videos. I might make some like not animated storytime videos, but just like drawn out storytime videos, like not full animation, which I think are gonna be fun because I have. This is the problem, right? I want to do storytime videos, but I have to not only pick and choose the stories that I'm gonna tell, I also have to figure out how I'm gonna tell them without getting people in jail by accident. Oh man. But yeah, it's okay, you know, it's all gonna be figured out. I have so many stories I can tell, so this is gonna be fun. I can use that. I did have a very whimsical childhood, let's say. I think whimsical is a good word. Ah, look, it's clear skies. Hello. Oh my god, I missed Bubbles. Hi. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. I love him. I love Bubbles. I don't love my phone like sending me messages. Um. Oh god, we've been going for almost an hour. Uh, you know what? Y'all, my aunt is here. She's spending, like, she came here on Saturday. I think tomorrow's her last day at our place. Thank God. I can't do this. Okay, I love her, but I enjoyed being 2 cities away. um, yeah. Which, funny story, by the way. It's something we didn't see coming, and we're now getting worried that this is gonna happen to here, like, this house. A lot of my uncles are just, like, retiring and building houses in my hometown. They're moving back. We didn't see that happening. We thought, people are gonna try, they're gonna stay in their own, like, in the cities they're in. Nope. They're coming back. There's like how many of them? They're currently, so one of them retired. One of them is retiring and moving to my hometown as well. From what I understood. Another one is also planning on retiring and moving to my hometown again. And the funny thing is, all of them built houses within the same area in my hometown. So everybody's just kind of, pretty much, my family lineage is taking over an entire neighborhood. My bloodline. Just all of them in one place. Okay. And I don't think that my dad is gonna be one to say that he's not gonna do that. I think he might invest in it because, like, all of his brothers are there and he's just the type. So, that's gonna be fun. I've almost moved a couple times in my life. Well, let's see. Back in 2021, as I was applying to universities, they said that since I'm most likely going to be accepted into a university in this region and not in one of the other cities, which, jokes on them, I got accepted nowhere because I don't know. I don't want to talk about it, but I got nowhere. But I promise I am smart, okay? I promise. I have proof, okay? I thought I had other wither skulls, but apparently I don't. I could have sworn I had more. Anyways, during that time, they almost ended up moving to the capital, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll just move there, and since you're gonna be here, you can stay here with your 2 sisters, and it's just gonna be you guys in the house." And I'm like, "What? Fucking what now, bitch?" What? We're not British colonizers. We're moving back into our own land, okay? I'll make that very clear. We're moving back into our hometown. We're just moving into one of the other neighborhoods, which is fine. That's normal. We are the natives of that land, anyways. So it is ours. We're allowed to live whatever the fuck we want to move there. Um, I am originally from there by blood. It's not like I am from one of the districts here in this region, moving to the industrialized city that they built as part of my hometown, which, by the way, these motherfuckers are not native to that land. These people claiming to be from my hometown are not from my hometown, and they're ruining our rep. And also, ew, stay in your lane, bitch. If your ancestors aren't from that place by blood for centuries, bitch, you're not from there, okay? I don't care if you were born there. You can't claim to be us. That's just how it works. Especially because they're so, like, the farthest thing from what we actually represent in my hometown, and it's pissing me off every time. I've met two of them, and I swear to God, I wanted to punch them. I want to punch them. I don't punch them. I wanted to punch them so bad. Okay, so bad. And this only applies to here, by the way. This isn't the same idea that I have for every other place. Okay, this applies to here because, first of all, it's within the country. If they're from within the country, but they're moving to a different city and claiming they're originally from there by birth, that has a lot of culture and history of its own, fuck off. Bitch, fuck off. Okay? I'm an advocate for immigration. I advocate for immigration. I do believe that people who move to different countries for a better life should be given the same opportunities, and their kids deserve those same opportunities as the people of that country. Okay? But oh my Google Doc. Oh my god. But when it comes to this, my hometown has its own history, okay? And we're from there. I'm from. Are we back? What is this timing? Oh god, it's gonna disconnect again. Nope, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. That timing? That timing though. That timing though. I'm telling you, that timing though was like I was saying. Okay, I absolutely believe in immigration. I believe that immigrants have their rights. I believe that the process to become citizens of the country that they move to shouldn't be so difficult or hindered or sabotaged. I don't think it's right for anybody to get to have a say on whether or not these people are good. I mean, if they're benefiting the economy and the country, why the fuck? Like, I don't get it. Okay, but this, what I'm talking about here, what I'm talking about here is the fact that these motherfuckers, they moved to the industrial city, okay, which was never part of my hometown. It was just built. They moved there when they're like middle schoolers, okay? They lived there for a year. And then they come back to this region where they're originally actually from by ancestors, by blood, and then they say they're actually from my hometown and have the most disgusting, appalling, shit ass attitude that is nothing like the representation, culture, and history of my hometown. It pisses me off. I think it's just those, because this is what I've seen so far. I am hoping that one day I meet somebody who's actually good that moved to the industrial city. We claim them. We will claim them. Don't get me wrong. But if there's any common notion amongst everybody who's from the historical areas and original areas of my hometown, is that these motherfuckers are making us look so bad. And the people believe them. They're like, oh yeah, they're absolutely from. No, the fuck they're not, bitch. If they're from the new side, they are not from us. That bullshit is fucking manufactured. Literally. Man. I can't deal with it. Like, I wouldn't go I wouldn't move to the capital, live there for a year, come back to this region, and say I'm from the capital. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I lived there for a year and apparently I can claim that I'm from the capital. Fuck no, bitch. Can't claim that shit. Not like that. No, no. That pisses me off. I don't like those people. I also really want to order food, but I don't know what to get. Oh? Is stream dying again? It looks like it is. we're back. I can't tell if it's my OBS settings or if it's my internet settings. Or my internet issues. But yeah. Oh, in terms of scheduling, I'm gonna talk about this before I log off. Um, hold on. Let me check out what's going on here. I need to change my keyframes. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. I need to change them to 4 or less. What do they have them at right now? Let me see if I can check that. I can't check it right now. I have to switch back, but I'll check it. And see what's going on. And I need to change the bitrate as well. Okay, that's fine. I'll fix all of these today. So let me note it down somewhere so I can check it out. So keyframes are 4 or less, and audio bitrate 128. Okay, I'll fix that. So before I go, pretty much streaming's a lot more viable for me than making videos, I think, as of right now. Just until I figure out my video style and editing and stuff. So I'm gonna try to set up a schedule starting right now of 3 streams a week without making videos. I might start editing my actual streams as much as I can so that I can be putting out videos, just until I can make completely separate videos, like their like actual own content. For now, streams are gonna be they're gonna be pretty much like this. I'm gonna just be doing very little just until I figure out the new settings, the new platform and stuff. And also just until my PC arrives and I set everything up and move my files and all of my accounts and stuff and have everything ready to go and tested, and also the new settings of the PC for OBS. So I'd say I'm gonna put a goal for myself, and I want you guys to kind of hold me accountable to this. I need to do at least 3 streams per week. So for every month. Oh yeah, that's also very true. You know, the other platform actually put a limitation to how many streams you can upload as well, which is fucked up. Let me see. So we have 7x4. So there are I need to do at least 10 streams per month. Which I want you guys to kind of hold me accountable to that. Even if it's a 1 hour stream. So streams are going to be anywhere between 1 to 2 hours. Unless I explicitly type on Discord that I need to take a health day because my health has declined severely to the point where I can't even get out of bed. I'm on bed rest. Then yeah, I want you guys to kind of hold me accountable to that, because there are very far and few cases of me not having streamed because I just was like either forgot or just didn't feel like it, that they were like I got lazy, if you will. No, Elder is holding me accountable in a way that I don't actually like. Because, like, I can't help that I'm sick. Okay? Actually, it was funny at the start when you guys were saying never gonna stream. But now it's actually gonna getting like a little upsetting just because I can't help it. I mean, aside from the fact that I'm sick, I'm not exactly in the most stable environment is the only way I can put it, really. Environment is like it is what it is. You guys have heard stories. So, I'm still living here. I can't do anything about that, but I am gonna try. So, unless I explicitly say I need to take a health day or that I need to take a day for family emergencies, then yeah, I need to be streaming. And for any days that I miss, so this is where I want you guys to kind of hold me accountable, I guess, more so than anything. If I miss a stream, then the following stream has to have an extra hour in it. I'm never gonna exceed the 3 hour mark on any of my streams. So let's say I missed 2 streams in a row, then the next 2 streams need to be 3 hours to make up for like at least the possible minimum 1 hour that I would have streamed for those 2 streams that I missed. I know that, but also it's kind of on my conscience, and this is very serious. It's like you've heard stories, you've heard not even the bad stories. There's a lot of words that I can use to describe my situation, but for the sake of peace, I am not gonna say much. I'm just gonna say it's a bit unstable, and that's all I'm saying. I will put the update on Discord. I'm trying to rework the Discord server. If you've seen me kind of delete channels, change channel names and stuff, I am gonna work on a better formatting and stuff. I even thought about making my own bot for these updates where I can just kind of feed it the info and it just sends it to you guys. Um, Anyways, I'll try my best. There's gonna be a lot of changes coming, including new boundaries, new rules, because I know that server is fun right now, but yeah, I understand you. But I know server is really fun right now and open, we can just say whatever we want. But as we keep growing the platform, I think it's very important that I do set actual boundaries and rules and actually create an environment that isn't going to cause any problems for any of you guys or me. Because I'm going to be honest, the time I've taken off, I've actually not been slacking or like just taking health days. I've also been heavily analyzing recent situations on content platforms, how people have handled stuff, how things did end up getting out of hand, how unfortunately and terrifyingly easy it is to cross the line. And I recognize that I've done that in the past, and I'm actively trying not to. I'm trying to be better about it. And I know I've kind of crossed the line with like the stuff that I share sometimes, or the stuff that I've said in the past when I first started out. Even at the age of 17, it still shouldn't have been okay for me to do that, which is, I absolutely apologize for that. I'm very sorry. I see it as a big problem, especially again out of the recent situations that have been coming out. I just feel very conscious now about everything. So yeah, one of my goals for January and February is actually going to be reworking the Discord, the rules and boundaries for all of my platforms. Aside from the fact that I want to at least do so the 3 streams per week isn't going to come into effect until I finally get the PC and announce that everything but yeah, once I get the PC and I set up everything and I announce that everything is fully set up and there should be no more technical difficulties and no more test runs and demos, that's when the 3 rule will come in. I'll try to actively keep implementing it, but I'm not expecting myself to be actually able to implement it properly up until I get my setup and have everything fully done and ready, so that I actually have the best chance of doing it, because I know that I have the privilege to be able to wait for that to happen in order for me to start this. I know a lot of people have started with a lot less, which I absolutely admire. I think these people have raw talent and were meant to do this so far, since nothing bad has come out, and hopefully nothing bad will. But yeah. So goals of February and January are actually going to be reworking everything. You know, get the PC, rework all of my settings, set everything up. I'm going to see if I can find it in my February budget to get the kits and stuff that I have saved on Etsy from creators who created like overlays and stuff for streamers, because I found a couple, even found stickers and stuff. It's fun, you know. I'm looking into it. So pretty much I want to rework the side where I interact with you guys, right? And set new boundaries, new rules. I have been actively kind of teaching myself where the boundaries should be for your guys' safety and well-being, and my well-being and safety, and to make sure there are no problems. So I am really, really committed to working on that, because seeing the effect that these people, although these people were literally malicious with their intent, the way that they were doing this stuff, allegedly, I still feel very conscious as somebody who doesn't want to do it by accident, because I know I've seen the effects it can have, which is not good. So whilst I am recognizing it now, I want to take care of that. So Discord is really gonna change. Yeah, the Discord is definitely gonna change. What I might do, and it's gonna be very difficult to implement. Actually, no, never mind. Nope, that sounds like a really bad idea. That sounds like it's heading towards end of career. So we're not gonna do that. That's a bad idea, never mind. So I'm just gonna rework the Discord and everything. I'm gonna rework my social media pages as well to have some stuff on there for you guys. And yeah, hopefully this year is gonna be the year where I can actually get this going, because I've always wanted to do this. So I'm gonna see how far I can take it. Anyways, thank you for joining stream. Sorry about the difficulties. I'm gonna go figure out whether I can order the PC now and just hope for the best, and hopefully tomorrow everything gets sorted out. But I think I want to order it tonight. Thank you. And yeah, hopefully things work out. Honestly, I am thinking of picking 2 of you guys to be mods, maybe. But if I'm gonna do that, I want to be able to offer you something in exchange. If I can't offer payment, I want to offer something else at least that can benefit you. But I'm not sure right now. So I'm figuring it out, you know? Anyways, I'll see you later. All the updates and stuff to Discord will be announced as I'm reworking Discord and figuring out an actually cohesive set of rules and boundaries for your guys' safety. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you for joining. And I'll see you. Goodbye. Thank you. And thank you for being so patient with me. I'm really trying to set this up properly. Love you. Bye bye.